Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Super Live. James Clark here, back again with another live stream of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We got a few of you joining us here at the beginning of the live stream. We've got Randeepy, Omar Quince, and Mr. State of Trance. Welcome to the stream, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some time trials, get warmed up here, and then I'm going to go into some online racing. It's going to be a very chill stream. I don't anticipate a lot of people will be showing up to this live stream, considering that it is 4 in the morning here in Orlando, Florida, and that'll make it about 1 in the morning for our friends over there on the West Coast. So there we go. Anyway, go ahead and do Thwomp Ruins. Daniel Priestley, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good morning this morning. I know it's early, guys, but here we are. Yeah, another live stream here. Late night Mario Kart or early morning Mario Kart, depending on how you look at it. Almost hit the wall there. That would not have been good. Been quite a while. Oh, you can't stick around? That's okay. That's fine. Oh, 6:05 in your time zone. Oh, really? What country there, Daniel? You graduate today, huh? Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Randeepy. Steve the Red Pikmin, welcome, buddy. I'm doing good. How about you there, Steve? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you live in Australia. Oh, okay, so you're from Rosie Girl 763's part of the world there. Okay, you're familiar with Rosie, right? Doing all right? Yeah, that's fine. Rosie Girls raid. Whoa, are we getting raided by Rosie Girl 763? Hey, Rosie, it's good to see you. Kane Highwind, dude, thank you for coming in on that Rosie Girls 763 raid. You said, yeah, the timing, I know, right? Isn't that... It is interesting how that works out, isn't it? I guess even though I don't really hang out in her streams. No, that's fine, buddy. Although, yeah, you should go support her. You know, she's great. She's good people. Yeah. She does a lot of content. Perico Franklin Shadow, hello, welcome to the stream. GTA 5, GTA 6. Is it Kaio? I don't even know how to pronounce that. All right, you know what? Let's do another warm-up race. I think this time what I'll do is I'll do SNES Rainbow Road. Where's it at? There it is. And we'll do a solo race 200cc. Just call me Franklin. Okay, no problem. Have you seen the Nintendo Direct? I cannot wait for Danganronpa for the Switch. I have seen... Yeah, I actually watch it. I streamed it on my Discord server, and I had a whole bunch of people join me in the voice chat, and we watched it. I mean, a lot of people think that, you know, it was a good presentation. Me, personally, I found the presentation to be rather lacking. And, I wish they showed us more. I wish they were doing more for the Zelda 35th anniversary also. But unfortunately, yeah. It just... I don't know, man. It just seems very unusual that they're not going to give us a collector's edition or anything like that. Just a Zelda Game & Watch. Yeah, it most certainly has been a while. Christian, how have you been, buddy? How you doing today? You're more enthusiastic about Mario Party Superstars? That's good. Okay, just call me Franklin. Haha, nice. Randeepy says, yeah, I wasn't quite happy about it. I thought we would get a little more news on Splatoon 3. I agree. I mean, people say that Nintendo won that the E3 2021, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I don't think Nintendo came out on top, guys. Yeah. You want to know who came out on top? I believe Microsoft won that E3. Yeah, they won E3 this year. Yeah. Nintendo didn't even come close. You started streaming Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, by the way. Oh, really? How far did you get through in the game there, Rosie? Kinda am hyped for Breath of the Wild 2. We didn't even get an official name of the title, man. I don't know, man. I think they're doing it all wrong. It just seems... I don't know, man. It just seems like they're not really giving us... Yeah. We keep calling it Breath of the Wild 2, man, but it's not what it's going to be called. It's not going to be called Breath of the Wild 2. It's going to be something completely different. I just really wish that we could call it something other than Breath of the Wild 2, because, you know, the expectation... I mean, it kind of puts this expectation that, you know, it's going to be like Breath of the Wild, when in fact it's not. You know, I mean, they've already mentioned that they're going to be there's going to be an emphasis on sky. You know, you're going to be going to worlds in the sky, and it's like, okay, all right, this is kind of weird. You know, we did that formula before with Skyward Sword, Nintendo, and look where that put you. So I don't know. I have my concerns, guys. We're going to be doing some online racing after I get finished with this race, just so you guys know. Oh, nice. Right into the gravel. Just what I wanted. There we go. Completed on Wii U and got the Switch version for Christmas last year. Nice. Yeah, Microsoft definitely Among Us on Xbox, a mini fridge, Scarlet Nexuses. Looks really good. Yeah. Well... Randeepy, it's not just about the games that it's not about the presentation. It's not about the games they featured. It's not just about that. They put a significant emphasis on an online subscription known as Game Pass. Microsoft or Xbox Game Pass is such a wonderful idea. You pay a monthly subscription fee. You could play any of these games that are in Game Pass. Brand new game comes out on the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series X or S. You could play it day one. You don't even have to go to the store and pick it up. You know, you don't even have to spend $60 or $70 to buy the game. The game is already on Game Pass. You can play it right there. So, I don't know. I just really, really wish that Nintendo had some sort of offering like that for their console. But they don't. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll start up a room. You guys should be able to see me on your friends list. If not, I might need to change some settings. Fun fact, the Switch version of CCTT was the second Switch game that I've ever got. Oh, Captain Toad Treasure Tower. Okay, gotcha. Not looking forward to Mummy Me Maze Forever and Chaos in the Grand Labyrinth or whatever. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I might need to change some settings. If you guys need to send me a friend request, my friend code's on the screen there. Yeah. Also, yeah, we're on various social media platforms, guys. Just so you know, all those are the current social media that we're in right now. Okay, all right. Settings are good. All right, I don't need to change any settings. All right, so it's just going to be the three of us right now. I'll add some computer players. Do all vehicles, no teams. Yep, Rosie Girl 763. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are on Twitch, guys. Makes sense. Also, Crazy Rich, you can get Xbox Game Pass for $1 when you start, and 1 month free subscription, which is a crazy good deal. It is. It's a very, very awesome deal. I'm just not sure why, you know, Nintendo hasn't embraced it yet. Sony is, you know, they have an offering. They have a subscription service offering as well. It's called PlayStation Now. You know? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get that off the screen. Nice. Good game, everybody. Really hyped for Slime Rancher 2. I love that game with cute little slimes in a simulator. Really? By the way, guys, 21 likes on the live stream, guys. Thank you so much. We've got 11 of you watching the show right now. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Remember, those likes and comments you leave here definitely help my channel grow. Dawson is Gaming joining us in the live chat says, hello, James. It's 4 a.m. for me and we're leaving for vacation in 1 hour. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy your vacation, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hey, make sure you take lots of pictures too. Yeah, take a lot of pictures. Almost chose Neo again. It happens there, Rosie. But hey, we got F-Zero, Mute City, so that's good. Whoops. Missed the turn. Missed the item box. It's not good. Oh shoot, fell off the track again. That's not good. Not doing so well on this track, guys. Nice, right off the track again. Third place. Your Switch is acting weird and won't let you download Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Download Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What'd you do? Delete it from your Switch? And now you got to re-download it from the eShop. Yep, we got crowns. Yep, take a screenshot. Nice. Oh, you had to for space. That makes sense. All right, so we're going to follow up Mute City with Big Blue, guys. So it's one F-Zero track to the next one. All right, final lap. Second place. Also, kind of sad how we got no update for on Genshin Impact for the Switch on the Direct also, really. Let me tell you something. Here's another reason why that Nintendo Direct was very lacking. There was no new Animal Crossing news during that direct. Yeah, no new Animal Crossing news. No new Zelda news other than what we've already heard. Skyward Sword and the sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is still in development. I mean, yeah, pleasant surprise with that Zelda Nintendo, or the... excuse me. Yeah, you know, a surprise with the Zelda Game & Watch. Comes with 3 games, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Adventure, and Link's Awakening. So I guess that's okay. Yeah, no new Mario Kart. Gotta stick with Mario Kart 8 Rosie's Modding Madness Edition. Exactly. Randeepy says, yo, to be honest, the new Smash Brothers character, I have no idea what he is or who he is, or, yeah, what he's from. Street Fighter, but no, he's from Tekken. He's from Tekken, very popular, fighting game from back in the, old days. We haven't heard much from Tekken in a while, but now that they're bringing, you know... Okay, hold on a second. There's only 3 of us here, but that's okay. That's all right. We can still do races. Yep, no problem there, Rosie. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, a lot of people were pretty mad on Twitter. Yeah. I'm just very surprised. I did a poll on my YouTube community homepage, and I asked, when it comes to presentation, who won the E3 2021 event this year? 85% of the 136 who voted said that Nintendo won based on presentation. I'm sorry. I'm probably one of the few 15% that I don't think Nintendo won. There's a lot of things that are being done right over at Microsoft that I really wish Nintendo would just get on board with. Like, they need to have some more offerings when it comes to content with their subscription service. SNES and NES online games, I really don't see that being a very popular thing with the consumers, you know, because honestly, they're old games that nobody really wants to play. I mean, for example, a lot of us like to play multiplayer games. A lot of us like to play newer games, you know, with original stories and stuff like that. Why would we want to play games that we've already played, you know? I guess it would make sense if you wanted to try playing those games on the go versus, you know, at home on a brand new console that you couldn't take everywhere with you. But I guess with the Nintendo Switch, since it is a portable console, I guess that's okay. I don't know. I just really feel that the service that they offer is lacking compared to Microsoft's Game Pass service. There we go. Also hyped for Metroid, but kind of not. Okay, so this is how I feel about it. We needed a Metroid game. Whether it was Prime or, you know, something else, we needed a Metroid game. A lot of people have been asking, where's Metroid Prime 4? They announced Metroid Prime 4 the year the Nintendo Switch launched. And you know, it got hit with setbacks. You know, development was not going as Nintendo had hoped, and they gave it back to Retro Studios to do over. You know what I mean? So it's, I guess I can understand that, you know, because they had to start over, it takes longer for them to do it development-wise. And then, of course, COVID happened, so that really put a damper on development plans. It's the same with Breath of the Wild sequel. You know, we've had a lot of, you know, development setbacks. But you know what? So did all the other developers. So did all the other development companies in the world. And you know what? They're releasing you know, great games, beautiful looking games, you know, in 4K resolution, HDR plus compatible, you know, online, you know, offerings that, you know, are much more robust when it comes to online interactivity. And meanwhile, Nintendo is still lacking a lot of, you know, they're lacking some very much needed features, you know, voice chat support. You know, they don't even have, you know, proper safety settings enabled on the, or like it's just, I don't know. People are able to hack in this game, for example, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. People hack in it all the time. It's the same with Splatoon 2 and Smash Brothers. You know, there's hackers everywhere. You don't think you can play the NES and SNES on the go because it needs to check. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. There's your answer right there. Okay. So you can't even play those games on the go because they are tied to an internet connection. So in the end, that doesn't even help. Having, you know, the subscription service and having access to those apps, you still have to have access to internet. So again, another win for Microsoft Game Pass. Hashtag give us better perks. I know. I mean, it's $20 a year, you know, for Nintendo Switch Online. Gives you the ability to play online games, but, you know, you get what you pay for. People hack in this game. People use, you know, exploits to, you know, beat other people in this game. It's just, I don't know, man. Is it right? Is it fair? No, of course not. You know, people should be limited as far as what they can do in this game for fair competition. But yet people still use cheats in games like Splatoon 2 or in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or in Smash Brothers or whatever, you know? So online, you know, games for Nintendo consoles, it didn't become as ubiquitous until, say, 2009, 2010, But then again, you have, you know, companies like Microsoft and Sony who have embraced online connectivity, multiplayer online, and they've been doing it for years, and they've actually perfected and, if not improved upon their online offerings. You know, they didn't stay the same. They got better and better and better as time went on. Hey, welcome back, Daniel. Yeah, I saw that, Omar. You got first place in that last race. Nice job, dude. Good game. Ah, geez, that was a bad idea. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Oh, shoot. That didn't work out. That's a shame. All right. Thank you, Randibi. You need to mod the Switch and use an actual emulator. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, it's all emulated. Yeah, the NES games and the SNES games are all emulated onto the Switch. Wow. Take your time there, computer. Dang it. Nice, first place. You have a feeling that Nintendo did this on purpose to get ready on next Direct to go all out? Randipi, I hope so, because after an abysmal performance that they provided during this year's E3, I would expect them to do better. Hopefully they took note of, you know, some things that they could have improved upon. Their level of execution was subpar. It just really did not it did not sit well with me. I mean, they started off the Direct with a Smash Fighter presentation. Okay, that's great. That's to be expected. But everything that followed that, the way they presented it, it just did not flow right, and it just did not feel good to me, you know? Metroid Dread was probably the most exciting thing that I saw during that presentation. Yes, additional footage from the Breath of the Wild sequel also got me excited, but I really would have loved to hear and see a little more about the game. I would have loved to find out what the official title of the game was going to be. Continuing to call it the sequel to Breath of the Wild or Breath of the Wild 2 really drives in my mind that the game is still the same. Still the same as the content that they created when Breath of the Wild still came out, or first came out back in 2017. It's been 4 years, guys. It's been 4 years. Nintendo, we need to move on. We need to get an official title for this game so that we can get this right and get our minds right and know that this is a new game and we're not rehashing old ideas from, you know, Breath of the Wild, the first Breath of the Wild, whatever you want to call it. It's just frustrating to not know what this game's actually being called, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I mean, you guys might be fine with it. That's okay. But me personally, calling it Breath of the Wild 2 is ridiculous. 2 years after being announced that the game was being officially announced, or being developed, just, I don't know. Yeah. Yep, 3 a.m. racing, that's right. Well, actually, technically, it's 4:30 in the morning here in Orlando. So it's 3 a.m. over there? Really? Oh, you must be Central Time there, Temeka. Hey, Dark Shark Redemption, good to see you. He says, I thought Kazuya Mishima was alright for Smash. I take it that you're not a Tekken fan. No, I think it's great. I think it's great. In fact, I was very surprised to see a Tekken representation in Smash Brothers. I thought it would never happen, Dark Shark. I didn't think it would ever happen, but apparently, you know, I guess some fine folks got to talking over there in those boardrooms, those suit and tie meetings between Nintendo and, you know, the owners of Tekken, and they were like, yeah, we would like to have this fighter in your roster. You know what I mean? It was just very surprising to see that. Very surprising. A pleasant surprise would actually be a more accurate description of how I felt about it. You know? I'm happy that, you know, Nintendo and, gosh, who is it that, owns the Tekken brand? Somebody help me out here. I'm having a brain fart. I don't remember who owns the Tekken brand. Is it Namco? Invisibility frames, gotta love them. You don't remember? Swag. Oh, 1 a.m. there? Where you're at there, Dark Shark? Hey, no problem, man. So you must be in the, you must be, West Coast. Oh, shoot. Well, we gotta keep moving. We gotta go, go, go. Final stretch. We made it. You look it up. Thank you, Randeepy. Oh, it is Namco. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So Dark Shark confirming that it was Namco. It's a Namco brand. So that's good. That's good. Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys know that Bandai Namco assisted with the development of Super Smash Brothers? Yeah. They originally signed on board during the Wii U development, and of course they were kept on board for the Ultimate development. So, yeah, I guess that was just an automatic shoo-in. You stole someone's star and got a shock dodge. Nice job, Daniel. Way to go, buddy. Guys, we're only 39 minutes into this live stream. We've got 10 of you watching. If you know anybody else who would like to join us on this morning's live stream of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, share the live stream, hit that share icon just below the video screen. You can, you know, post this, live stream on various social media platforms: Facebook, Discord, Reddit, Tumblr, Twitter, all those sites. Have your friends come on by and join us today. Today. That's what I meant to say. Not tonight, today. Since it's technically morning. Bandai Namco is mentioned in the credits for Classic Smash. That's right. You're absolutely right. Nice, first place. Rosie rejoined. Thank you for rejoining us there, Rosie. Randupi says, I also got my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Shield. You got Mimikyu. Nice. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome. So you guys, I mean, I'm sure you guys know this. I'm no stranger to Pokemon. I've live streamed Pokemon on my channel. I did Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, my first full playthrough of a Pokemon game ever. And then I did Pokemon Sword a while back. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I did Pokemon Sword. I didn't do the DLC. I didn't do Isle of Armor. I did not do the Crown Tundra. I just basically played the game from beginning to end, the story mode, and we never went back to it. Never went back to it. You only watched video? Oh, the new Smash character's okay. Never played Tekken, though. Only watched videos. Gotcha, Tameka. Your Mario Kart is done. I'm joining. Okay, great. Awesome. Welcome to our lobby there, Randipi. Am I going to do any other Pokemon games? I'm hoping to hear some good news from Pokemon Company in regards to Pokemon Legends Arceus. We have very limited information about how detailed the open world is going to be in that game, if there is going to be any. I promised my community that I have every intention of doing Pokemon Legends Arceus as long as it is an open world game. If it is not an open world game, then we are not going to waste our time playing that game. It's kind of bummed out when I found out that the open world area of Pokemon Sword and Shield was actually technically a very limited section of the world known as the wild area. And yeah, it wasn't as open world as we thought it was going to be. So I was very disappointed with that. Yeah, very disappointed with that. Yeah, I felt like they withheld information there, or they weren't exactly being very forthcoming with how big the wild area was, or how, like, open world the game truly was. I mean, we just saw video game footage on screen to kind of give us an idea of what the game looked like, and when we actually played it, it turned out to be nothing like, yeah, nothing that we expected. Are you going to buy any other Pokemon games? Yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus is my plan. It's kind of funny because I have I actually have quite the collection of Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch. Like I have all of them. You know, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, Pokken Tournament DX, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. I even have a steel bookcase for Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. I have the steel bookcase for Sword and Shield. You know, I've got like the Pokeballs, or the Pokeball Plus, whatever they call it. I think it was called the Pokeball Plus, and then I have the charging docks for them too, the Hori charging docks. I have those. You can't wait for the new Pokemon game. Very, very, very happy for it. Yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus. People keep asking me if I'm going to live stream Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and the way I see it is, I don't think anybody should be wasting their money on those games. I really don't. I really, really, well, can't stop Pokemon fans from purchasing those games. People are still going to buy those games, regardless. But I mean, how many of you guys are fans of that art style? You know what the game looks like. Is it something that you guys want to, invest your money in? Because honestly, I think the Pokemon Company took a shortcut with that game. You know, they could have developed it to make it look as good as Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. You know what I mean? But no, they decided to basically take the world that was presented in the DS versions of those games and up-res them for the Nintendo Switch. Or at least that's the impression I get when I see the actual gameplay footage. It's like, whoa, why didn't they make this look better? This looks the same. In fact, it doesn't look like a very good Switch game in my opinion, you know? But hey, you know, people are gonna buy it, they're gonna enjoy it, and that's fine, you know, that there's nothing wrong with that. I just really think that, you know, they could have done a better job making it look a little more, well, you know, more appealing visual wise. Because those games just don't look good to me. You know, I mean, forgive me, but Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, as well as Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, they are very good-looking games, you know? Very good-looking games. They look great. And then you see Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's like, what? Why? Why do they look like that? You had a bomb, but I refused to let James hit it. LOL. Respect. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that. You can't... Okay, never mind. Already said that. Wow, I got a gold... I don't even... Wow, how did I get a gold trophy? Wow. That's actually a surprise. All right, how's everybody doing in the chat so far? Everybody doing good? You're excited for next week because that's your birthday. Oh, great. Well, hey, if your birthday falls on a day that I'm actually live streaming there, Temeka, I'd like you to remind me so I can do your birthday shout out during one of my live streams. Yeah, I do birthday shout outs here, guys. 6 of you watching the show. Looks like we lost a few viewers. If you guys aren't commenting in the chat, yeah, YouTube won't show my live stream on the search results when people are looking for Mario Kart Deluxe or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe live streams. So if you guys can do me a favor and just keep, chatting in the live chat, if you're able to, I'd appreciate that. Plus, it keeps me, talking so that at least we have that type of engagement. Yeah, YouTube really wants to see live chats like, really, really moving, If the live chats are active, then they'll continue to, you know, post my content on browse features. That's just how it works, you know. I get it. You know, it took me a while to actually understand and respect it, but the point is, if nobody's talking during a live stream, or if nobody's chatting during a live stream, then that means that live stream is there's no real substance to it. So where's the incentive for YouTube to take that live stream and put it in front of viewers in browse features or in search results? You know what I mean? So yeah, just yeah, do me a favor, and if you guys are able to, just, you know, post comments in the chat. I will respond to them. I will answer your questions, if you have any, to the best of my ability, of course. I mean, I may not know the answers to everything, but I will try. You remember how oh, you found me 3 or 4 years ago? Don't know, saw you in a live stream, live channel, so that's how I found you. My old user was Lucas. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Yeah, I've actually been doing live streaming on YouTube for full 4 years now. Yeah, it's been that long. Which is crazy to think about, because in 4 years' time, I managed to get to 5,000 subscribers, which is a pretty good pace, but, you know, I really wish that there was some way that, you know, we can get more people to, you know, come by and participate in our streams here. I know Rosie feels the same way about this. It's just tough. It's a grind. Ooh, guess I'm gonna have to settle for 7th. Oh, June 25th. Okay, am I working on June 25th? Let me check here. I am not. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm thinking later today I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my work schedule. I'm going to start setting up live stream events ahead of time or in advance so that you guys can see when we're going to be live again. Normally on the weekends we do, you know, like Friday night Smash Brothers, Splatterday Night Live, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online Racing on Sundays, Miitopia's on Mondays. We were doing Among Us and Donkey Kong 64 on the channel, but those have been put on indefinite hold. Turns out those streams are not going, well, they're not as popular as one would have hoped. I mean, me especially. I was hoping that, you know, they were going to do really, really well, considering that the majority of you voted during that poll. You know, most people, I asked, hey, would you guys like me to live stream Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Tooie, Undertale, and everybody voted. Well, the majority of people voted for Donkey Kong 64, and that was followed with Undertale. But yeah, just for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. Bro, I went from 4 to 11. LOL. Yeah, I know. Yeah, viewer-wise, yeah. Yeah, I used to promote my live streams on as many Discords as possible, but when I looked at, you know, the analytics, most of the traffic that I was getting from, as far as views go, most of the traffic I was getting was coming from browse features and YouTube searches. So, I mean, Discord was not really, you know, helping drive traffic or additional viewer traffic to my channel. So I stopped promoting my content on Discord servers, and I started focusing on browse features and search features, which is something that all content creators should learn to do. Your best option, if anybody is starting off on this platform and trying to figure out how to use search engine optimization to their advantage, my recommendation to you is take advantage of sites like TubeBuddy and download the extension. It definitely helps in improving your search engine optimization score. Alright, I'm just going to use the bullet bill, and I guess the bullet bill is going to... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going the right way. That's good. That's good. From one bullet bill to another. Oh, lost my shell. Ah, shoot, right into the Yoshi egg. Great. I don't think we're going to finish in a good position here. Yeah, I'm in 7th. I'm just going to cut through the grass. Oh, I cut through the grass and I got 6th. Nice. What's interesting is that a lot of gaming and music industries release things on my birthday. Oh, good for you. That's cool. Does YouTube not show you live on every game or just Mario Kart? No, the way it works is if your live stream is not active while you're streaming, if they're not getting a lot of traffic as far as views go, or I'm sorry, if they're not getting a lot of traffic as far as viewer interaction goes, and by viewer interaction, I mean, you know, hitting the like button, typing comments in the live chat, and a consistent flow of comments going in the live chat, they're not going to recommend you. They're going to recommend somebody else, you know? And right now, YouTube doesn't even show any streams live with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I think is weird, because we're live with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I even checked the metadata. Description straight. The game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We've selected that, and we're category gaming. I used all the appropriate tags. We're not using deception tactics or anything like that. You know, we're the tag, title, and the thumbnail all match. All right, we got 9 of you here. I'm sure if I start a poll, we might be able to, I don't know, get something going here. Shoot, how did I miss an item box back there? Well, that was close. I almost hit that banana peel back there. There we go. First place. Nice. You're getting close to finishing the main story of Miitopia, and you have a lot of content left to stream. Really? Well, that's good. At least we have a lot of content to stream. I'm not complaining about that. Miitopia is one of my best performing live stream series on my channel. It kind of reminds me of, you know, back when we were live streaming Animal Crossing on my channel. Those streams did really, really well. It's too bad that, you know, Nintendo's not adding any more additional content to that game. I think they're done with major updates. They have their development team's probably really, really focused on Splatoon 3 right now. It's the same development team. The development team that did Animal Crossing New Horizons, they're the Splatoon development team. So they're probably getting ready for Splatoon 3. Might just do a bunch of multiplayer stuff. Yeah. 3-year streaming anniversary. Wow, so you're going to have your 3-year stream anniversary soon. That's great. When is it? Gosh dang it. I used 100% braking back there. Sorry if I'm not talking much, guys. I'm just really focused on this race right now. Dang it. Alright, final stretch. 4th place. You're a little sad to not see any Bayonetta 3, but it's okay. Yeah, that's another thing. That game's been in development, and they've been really, really quiet about the story and the design and when it's going to be launched. So your guess is as good as mine as far as when they plan on releasing it and if they're going to release it this year. I don't think it's going to get a 2021 release. I think Bayonetta 3 will get a 2022 release. All right, guys. So it has been an absolute pleasure live streaming this game. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Hopefully in the future I'll be up to live streaming this for more than an hour, but yeah, we've been live for about an hour right now, and I am ready to turn in for the day or the night, you know, since technically you know, my night is, you know, your day and my day is your night essentially. So I sleep during the day because I work night shift at my job. So yeah. Oh, you know what, I suppose we could take a look at some of that news on, you know, the Nintendo news feed. That'll give us something to talk about, right? I usually like doing this stuff during my early morning Mario Kart 8 Deluxe live streams. Those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you guys already know this is a thing that I do only during these live streams events. You know, if it's an early morning stream and if there's nobody here, it's usually pretty chill, and I'll just go into my news feed and I'll take a look at what they got going on here. Oh, here you go. So yeah, they got Nintendo Switch digital deals going on. Save up to 50% on stuff. And that's going on until June 21st. Midnight that night. You get, oh, wow. 50% off on all these games right now, guys. Look at that. You know what? I think we might have to play the video. Will it actually show those games in the video? I don't know. E through M for mature. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There you go. So that's really cool. You get 50% off on digital games. Oh, they had Scott Pilgrim vs. the World there. So you get 50% off that. Oh, 30% on Breath of the Wild. Ah, dang it. I thought it was 50%. Okay, well, up to 30% is better than nothing. Yep. Expansion pass. Save 30% on that. Oh yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. They want us to save 30% on that. Rose says, the stream anniversary is on July 2nd. How's the chat bot coming along? I gave up on it there, Rosie. I gave up on it. Yeah, Borderlands Legendary Collection. Hey, The Witcher. I mean, it plays on the Switch, but it doesn't look anything like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I mean, a PC looks way better. Deadly Premonition 2, eh? Oh yeah, here's Hades. Dude, the way this is animated, the way the visuals look in this game, it just looks really good. Yeah. It's okay. It's alright. Maybe one of these days I'll stop being lazy and I'll actually get to work on it. Sadie Gamer Mom keeps telling me I should play this game on my own leisure. Not live stream it, but just play it. And of course, you guys know about Fire Emblem Three Houses. There's a couple of Fire Emblem Three Houses fans in our live streaming circle. I believe Hesitated Cobra Gaming is one of them. Yep, here's the expansion pass for Three Houses. Oh, your Switch says save 75% off. Nice, good. That's awesome. Yeah, Paper Mario Origami King. I mean, you know, depending on who you are, if you're, you know, a fan of that stuff, great. Still would like Thousand Year Door HD remastered for the Switch, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. And of course, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, another game that was originally on the Wii U, getting new life on the Nintendo Switch. And then Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I thought this was... Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, it's already on the Nintendo Switch. It's just, yeah, they never really offered a discount until. Awesome. All right, so there's that. Let's see here. Nintendo Direct. No, we're not going to watch that. Ooh, maybe we should just... Yeah, we'll check out some of this stuff here. I just like going over this stuff. Oh god, the Origami King instant flashbacks to stressing about getting a no game overrun on that game. Never plan on doing it. By the way, I just got lucky on some parts. Nice. I mean, the introduction was very dark and interesting because, like, dude, who would be carrying Ganondorf to the, you know, to a cliffside only to throw him over, you know? It's just one of those weird things. Yep, right into the volcano. Goodbye.
Get ready for the next battle.
Thankfully, you succeeded and the game gave me a special message. Nice. I mean, look at those combos, man. That's crazy. Yep. Goodbye, Captain Falcon. Goodbye, Pit Min Min. Just, oh man, just one after another. Yeah. Oh hey, I got this fighter early. Oh wait, it's a Ryu mod. Nice. Oh, is that the stage? Oh yeah, that's right. That is the stage. That's the, yeah, the shrine. And then Heihachi is in there as well. Cool.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Yeah, this part is awesome. And he just tries to throw him off, and then Kirby's like, "Nah, I don't think so." I love that. That is awesome. Very cool. All right, what else is another good announcement that they had here? I mean, they had Game & Wario Advance War. Yeah, all these other things here. Super Monkey Ball. Yeah, Metroid Dread. I want to check this out. Wait, what is this? A Miitopia? Oh, Maximus Cup online event. Oh, good. That's awesome. Yeah, not even Galeem stood a chance. I know, right? It's just so weird, you know, seeing, I don't know, I'm just not used to the suit. You know what I mean? Because everybody's used to that, you know, that typical orange and yellow suit that she usually wears. But this is supposed to be a follow-up to Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance. Remember Metroid 2, The Return of Samus on the, well, it wasn't called Metroid 2. It was called, Metroid Samus Returns, for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, it didn't have, yeah, it was basically a remake of, Metroid 2 from back in the day. Hey, welcome back there, Daniel. Now, what's really interesting about this is they bring back some of these movesets. Yep, there, that moveset. That was unique to Metroid 2 Samus Returns for the 3DS. Looks like they're bringing it over to this game as well. And of course, Morph Ball is back. Yep, power up, suit upgrades. And yep, this is where they give us a release date. Metroid Dread, aka Metroid 5. Again, the 5th 2D Metroid game to be launched. October 8th, 2021 is the official release date. Yeah, and then we're gonna leave it with this one, guys. This will be the last video that we'll watch. New look to the sequel to Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Still would have preferred to know what the heck they're gonna call this game, but I guess sequel to Breath of the Wild is what we're gonna have to go with for now. But here we go. Let's take a look at the trailer. Yeah, this is dark, very, very dark compared to the previous game. I mean, even yeah, that right there kind of worried me. It's like, oh shoot, she's falling into the abyss. I mean, that's not good. I mean, real quick, I mean, the visuals in this game, I mean, at first glance, it's like, wow, this looks really, really good. I mean, the cloud structure, I mean, everything. As far as, you know, the sky is concerned, it looks good. Definitely an upgrade compared to what we saw in Skyward Sword, where everything just looks really white and gray and bland. But here, you know, they've added a lot of colors, you know. This time you have some blues, some grays, lots of whites. You know, and in this case, because he's falling towards a floating island in the sky, you know, there's additional colors being added as well, so it definitely helps with the visual appeal. Also, Link looks completely different from, you know, what he looked like in the previous game. Some people even said that, well, there's a theory saying that, you know, Link, you know, absorbs Ganon or something like that, and you actually play as Ganondorf in this game, but I don't know. I kind of want to well, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to temper my expectations and wait for the official announcement as far as what exactly we're going to be doing in this game and who our protagonist and slash antagonist is going to be. Yeah, and this one right here, yeah, look, check out the bokoblins, man. They're either wearing horns on the top of their heads or those are legit their horns. So, plus they turn the stone talus into a fort. So, wow, what an interesting cooperation occurring between stone taluses and bokoblins of all things, you know? That's weird. Oh, yeah. And I guess this is similar to what we were looking at in the previous, in Breath of the Wild with the stasis feature. And then, of course, yeah, they threw it back towards the enemies. Okay, this right here is kind of interesting. So Link, you know, he jumps to the bottom of this platform here, and then the platform, like, he metamorphoses through the platform. So that's interesting. Very interesting. I imagine they'll probably have it limited to where you have to go to a waypoint, you know, to where you can actually do that. I don't see you being able to do that everywhere you go in the game, you know. I'm sure there'll be a pad or a certain section that's lit up where you would have to hit a certain button and then, you know, it'll let you transition through the wall. All right, sorry, I was talking too much. Let me go back up real quick. And I find this, here's another interesting thing about this whole game. If you look, sorry, let's go one frame back. If you look at the world here, you get a lot of floating islands. You see a lot of monuments, possibly, you know, new structures there. I mean, if you look at the bottom of the screen where you see Link, if you look just over the edge in front of Link, that looks like the Thundara Plains in Breath of the Wild. So the world that we, you know, played in Breath of the Wild, it looks like, to some extent, at least based on this video, you know, we're still going to be able to interact with the old world that was featured in the previous game. So there's that. Of course, Hyrule Castle, which tends to be the center point of all, you know, final battles to be fought in Zelda games, you know, past and present, it becomes completely airborne. So we may not necessarily be able to go to Hyrule Castle like we were able to in Breath of the Wild, you know. So there you are. It doesn't look like the world has changed much based on the image here. So yeah, I mean, you've got your bridges, the remains of Hyrule Castle Town there, you know, just below the castle there and to the left. So yeah, a lot of those existing structures that were featured in Breath of the Wild, they will all make a return in this game. We'll still be able to interact with it, of course, or at least I think we will. I don't know, maybe they make the world smaller and the sky bigger, who knows? We'll find out when the game comes out. But yeah, very, very interesting change of events in the game. Still would like to know where Zelda went. Still would like to know who the bad guy officially is in this game, and yeah, what the official title for the game is going to be. But yeah, if anybody wants to watch the official Nintendo Direct in its entirety, you can actually watch it on your Nintendo Switch right now. Oh, and then there's Game & Wario, which is good. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and then Advance Wars 1 and 2. All these games. Yeah, all the highlight reels are available on your Nintendo Switch right now. You wonder what the 100% troll will be? LOL. Oh, right. I don't know. I don't know, Rosie. That's a good question. I still haven't collected all 900 Korok seeds. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I still haven't collected all 100, or I'm sorry, all 900 Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. But anyway, I digress. So we have 6 of you watching the show right now. and I'm really tired, so we're not going to go on a raid. Hopefully, in the future, when we get more viewers to participate in these streams, we'll be able to go on a raid. I usually like them to be meaningful and significant to, you know, help out the content creator that we raid. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It's been a pleasure, and I'll set up some live events for later today. You guys will see them if you're subscribed to my channel, and if you have the notification bell set to on. You should be able to get notifications and reminders as far as, you know, when those events go live. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's live stream of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, smash that like button. Remember, those likes and comments help my channel grow. Also, guys, if you're new to my channel and if you're enjoying the content I provide here on YouTube, do me a solid, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to it. That way you guys can be notified when the next live stream is posted. If you guys want to follow me on social media, you guys are in luck. Not only are we on YouTube, but we're also on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. Links to all of those are in the description below. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll catch you all the next live stream. Take care, everybody.